I think one of the things we've talked a lot about is analytics. I mean, analytics is much used, big data, however you use the phrase, has been talked a lot about in several instances for the past few years. I think generally it's been looked at as an opportunity to monetize internal data with external parties. So advertising and so on and so forth. Much what Google does, I think the CSPs thought perhaps that's a route. It should continue, but I think the ambitions are a little bit more managed or a little bit more reduced from where they were. So I think this will continue. But where we're seeing a lot of value of analytics is in internal decision making. And this is becoming much more valuable from an operator's perspective. One straightforward use case we'd like to talk about is capex optimization. So today the way capex is planned, or it used to be planned, is you look for sites where there is a lot of congestion and then you put in more capacity or so on and so forth, right? So that's how capacity, that's how the network was planned. It was primarily a network decision. If you look at most research out there in the market, what is important now for operators is customer experience. And there is an increasing debate on where do you spend that money so that you get the best bang for your buck. And we're now working, for example, with operators where marketing and network are saying, help us make commercial decisions on how we invest our capital going forward in the next year. And this is where big data comes in, because you can see today on your networks, on a say site by site or cell by cell level, how much revenue am I generating? How many high value customers are touching here? And this allows you therefore to make a decision, informed decision, saying, okay, I'm going to make decisions now not based on traffic but based on revenue. And therefore I will allocate my capital more efficiently. I will look for where users are spending most of their money, and I will give them a better experience. So I think this is a big change. Now, what is important for this is not so much the platform capability. This is critical, of course. You need to extract the data, you need to match this data and so on. But what's important is a cultural shift in a mobile operator. So you need an operator to say, I want to use analytics as a way to run my business. I want to use much more existing data, and I want it presented to me in a way that makes it meaningful, it makes it timely, and now I want to use this. This same logic, I just used an example of capex optimization, but you can take that same logic into, say, marketing programs. I want to manage my yield better, I want to get better revenue per megabyte sold. Where shall I market my services more? It could be based on pricing. So, how do I decide my pricing based on what is the actual usage that customers have? It could be based on fixed wireless access. We're going to get 5G, we're going to get more fiber. How do I decide where to deploy all these services? And this is all underlying a much stronger analytics service than it used to be in the past. And when I say cultural, I don't mean to say previously operators didn't use analytics. Operators did use quantitative information to make decisions. Always they have. I think what's changed now with analytics is the ability to have that information on a near live ability. So it's always available to you, and therefore you're constantly revising and reviewing your decisions on the basis of that data. That's what's culturally changing, and that's what's personally exciting, because I think we'll become much more efficient as an industry.